Here we go.
Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kick it away first. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and he'll bring it to the 25. Getting set for first down. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's loose. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
He got
it. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bears!
He got
That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability in that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys
that already got that goddamn corner.
Clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out in the end zone was not a good one. On first down, here comes this offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's a real square man tackled in this game land.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Jones wants to throw it. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On 3rd down, going up top. Quick strike complete.
Oh my God, he just got spin off that.
Mark him just a little short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, move the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
It'll be a draw. Still running at the 40. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
How about the draw play? What's the first thing you have to do? You got to sell pass. Everybody believes it for just a second. The running back gets a little bit of space.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Baylor!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Good job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the
That's exactly that first down. That play. That's it,
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Jones to throw. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guys so you can make the catch. You put that behind them, that might be getting picked. A nice job there by the QB.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up for the first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Going up top on first down. Finds a big tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in a hurry up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. That's reeled in. It's Crawford. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, you can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Quarterback checking off. Jones wants to throw it. Makes the grab on the mount. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fast motion from the offense. A little too anxious on that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down to start the drive after the break. On the run, it's Welch. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And these linebackers are flying around, and they like to bring the boom. What a great job playing physical, setting the tone and letting them know, don't come over the middle of my field.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside by back. They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks!
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just
play out. We need that. Got to play some big level. That's what we need to do. We got to do what we can, get a stop.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man.
Can anyone catch it? The 40, the 30.
Damn.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bears!
Damn.
Broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
Nobody did.
Look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays, another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside. Oh, another ball has been knocked free. It's recovered by the team, and they'll steal a possession. possession.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
He'll start this drive firing. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
These corners going to give these receivers some space. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure and hit the quarterback. But two, you got the intended target double covered. There's no way the offense is coming up with a completion on that play.
It's complete to the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He caught it.
Right.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Baylor. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field.
28-7.
Right now.
Diabolical.
They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he's going to run it back. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought
They
it out.
sending that with fumbles on the last one, bro. I do that shit all the time. Get no fumbles. I get my shit in the actual, like, it don't be in that. I don't know, goddamn Kevo.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
After misfiring, it's second down. Jones to throw. He's got the back in the middle. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down. And the Buffaloes heading quickly to the line. Quarterback ball audible. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Snap from the gun on third down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one in the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They made the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Going to the ground. And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Fires to the big fella. They made the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit up.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught.
Touchdown,
Touchdown,
Really nice job
so that shit in the money.
getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has
How?
5 receiving touchdowns.
How? It's getting too much. It's getting too much. It's hacking at this shit. Like, what shit is diabolical to be able to throw the ball that perfect every time?
Oh, he's going to take a chance.
Like,
Not
that shit
nearly
crazy.
as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped on the 15.
But speed, still, I get speed, but god damn. I wouldn't even know overthrow.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll throw it on first down. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Going the other way, and he's got room.
I'm housing up.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Baylor! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant
Too much speed out there, y'all.
right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He's going to bring it out from deep. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Wide receiver shows motion. Jones wants to throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And off from the shotgun. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Skips away from pressure. And not much going on downfield. He just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Working that left side now. Across the 25, he's got room. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing you the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Welch. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock it down in the backfield. On second down, he'll let it fly.
Go on.
Pass intercepted. And they'll close in on him.
I was trying shit.
Return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision making.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Power football with the run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Defensive back spread all over the field trying to take away the pass. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
It's cool. I tend to be a lot better later on in the season. I promise you that. It'll be a lot better. Right now, what y'all think? Y'all was afraid being number 2 or something, bro? Like, what's up? Get it, NCAA bringing this bullshit, bro.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes
realistically, he's still about 20-something points on them little extra little points or something. Look at it, shit,
quarterback on the keep.
Check it, y'all.
It's a nice job by this defense. Listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the move, it's Wells. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Quarterback checking the play. Jones to throw. Looking to the big tight end.
Good defense.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. Not sure what it is, but he's going for it close to his own end zone. Makes the grab well past the stick. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
Hey, God, it's just...
The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there.
We at home, y'all. This is crazy.
Knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Can't be mad. We just beat number 1 Ohio State at home.
Back to the air one more time. Just not.
Flag, ref?
Make the connection. It's incomplete.
Come on, ref. How good is it when pass flag? Y'all still, man.
That
That does something.
and long. Wide out in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo.
You don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He leaves it with his back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And it's
That was a big
pick
pick.
Touchdown, Bears!
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon at pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Central Michigan needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Mount Pleasant behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Oklahoma State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Jones wants to throw it. Right down the middle. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's wrapped up. That's a solid return on the pick.
QBs have to understand when I'm
Then he catch it with a nigga that got my name.
Look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
They stop him right on the edge of the red zone and pick up a 5 to the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. Got some room in it at the goal line. Touchdown, Baylor! And the route is on.
4th quarter, bro. I'm just concede, bro. I gotta go to sleep, bro.
Touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to
Wait, so you can get all your accolades.
Tack on the extra point.
We just got
They got the ball in great field position and man plays and into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They've got it on the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. A confident.
Let us shit. What the hell is that? What is that?
I know it's sexy to throw the football.
Hey, what the hell, 31?
Get these kind of gains, they will
You
just
know
add
what?
up,
It's
wear the
like
defense
how
down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gonna run it. It's Harris. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up.
Colorado.
They've changed into the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Jones to throw. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all.
And that is his fifth interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Bears! They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right?
Fucking tag
This
throw.
game's over as it is anyways. Offense still playing football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Hey.
Oh, he's going to go for the return.
I
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being down at the 11. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to punt.
Here's the handoff. Just gets it to the 20 and pick up of 1.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of the stands and beat the offensive lineman and getting to the running back?
That's why y'all need to celebrate the problem, alright?
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. The Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
And if he's stacking a box, ain't shit I can do. Like I called the play. That was
been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been on. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him. And in turn, you see he breaks tackles and makes big plays.
And the Buffaloes get enough to move the chain. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Good pickup on the ground. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
Running back searching for a hole. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
Takes the handoff. It's Harris. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense coming up.
I'm done, bro. You got it. You got the win.